Episode 7, podcast 43, back at it again. What is this? 2?
Dude, I thought this was 6. That was weird when you said 7.
Oh,
it
shit.
threw me off.
Yeah.
I'm starting to lose count, maybe.
We made an emphasis on the last episode, 666.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember we did that.
Jesus.
Episode 7, though, that's pretty crazy.
Episode 7's pretty legit.
I kind of like the odd number episodes a little bit more, personally.
Right.
When I rewatch them. I genuinely like 3, 5.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
like,
7's going to be a banger.
5's my favorite episode.
Yeah, 5 is my favorite, too.
3 and 5 aren't those like our kind of...
I think those are my
personal
favorite.
Yeah,
ones.
those are, yeah, definitely.
I guess 7's about to be one of my favorites, too, though.
It's gonna
Because
be
I got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, no.
One of them being fucking... Dude, you just got a package. Tell me about it.
I did just get a package. So, I finally got to buy myself a new toothbrush.
Bougie as fuck is what it is.
Because your shit was fucked,
Dude,
boy.
no, my shit is fucked. So,
Brushing
I have like one of the
gorilla
Philips like
shit.
Sonicare ones currently. And the fucking heads are like $20 to $30 a package.
Mhm.
And it's ridiculous.
Right.
And my head's fucked. Like the whole top half of it, all the bristles broke off.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, it's bad.
How long have you had that like head itself?
That head probably like longer than I should have.
Yeah. I feel like they break them, like they make them hella cheap, so where you have to buy them.
No,
eventually.
but it's also just for germs. You're said to replace it a good amount of time because germs continue to collect on it from your mouth.
And then
I still use a manual.
yeah, so do I.
No,
We
dude,
both
you
do,
guys
yeah.
gotta switch.
No one
I-
says that, but I don't...
No,
I know,
it
I almost
actually-
made the switch to Quip, the one you got today.
I think
So this is
you
why I didn't want you to open it.
I
I wanted
haven't-
you to open it on cam.
I haven't used it yet, obviously. Just
Right.
got it in.
Still in the
but
package.
I'm pretty excited. I kind of have a feeling that it's going to be just like every other electric toothbrush.
But it looks dope.
It does
But-
look dope.
If it ends up being something totally different,
Mhm.
not going to be mad.
You're not mad at that?
No.
I get that, man. I mean, I don't really get
we got
the-
a big joint holder right here.
Holy
Word.
shit.
Dude, too.
So,
That is a dupe, too.
we can't smell the crazy smells coming out.
So you
of
can't
this-
smell them
this
fucking
bitch right
cavities
here.
emitting off that.
Whoa.
shit.
What the fuck?
That's dark.
I didn't think that was actually the thing.
That shit's black.
God
It's
damn.
bigger than I expected.
It's because it's black.
It's a beefy,
It's
beefy
black.
motherfucker. Speaking back to the manual toothbrush, though,
Yeah.
I used to have a Sonicare, like exactly like Zach's one, and it makes a world of a difference, dude. The first
really
time you
does.
use it, even though you like, if you brush your teeth every day,
Mhm.
the first time you use it, your gums will bleed, regardless of how much you fucking do it. Just because
How long do you brush with a
2
manual?
minutes. 2 minutes.
2
Oh, with a
minutes?
manual?
Yeah.
About the same, a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Because I do brush a while with the manual.
I just get it. I get all of it. I try to get as much as I
Someone's
can.
gonna meme you shaking your fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, the Sonicare is dope because it turns off, and
Mhm.
that's when you're supposed to be done. And like you just, it's a
The
lot
Quip
of
does
time.
that too.
Does it really?
Quip is 3 minutes though. See, everyone does. No one knows how long you're supposed to brush your.
Yeah.
And honestly, dude,
Nobody-
sometimes I don't fucking do 2 minutes.
Nobody
Sometimes
knows.
I'm not in the mood for 2 minutes.
No, but that's
Sometimes
what I
I'm
like
in the mood
about
for
the
like 45 seconds to a minute.
like the Sonicares and shit is they're timed.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
I
It's
mean-
always gonna be the same.
and the one I have.
I like the control.
So you're also said to do like 25 seconds or something each sector of your mouth. So it's cut into 4 like.
Oh, really?
So
Is that what it says on the pamphlet?
It does a little vibrate every time you're supposed to switch
Oh, yeah.
switch areas. It's weird. I don't do it, but I at least do it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I don't know. I don't know if I would get
Wow,
the
this
Quip.
is actually like hefty.
It looks pretty tight. You know, I mean, it looks like
If you don't like it for your teeth, you can use it for your ass.
definitely, and it vibrates. I'm sure pretty vigorously.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You guys hear it? There we go.
Yeah, man, that might make a world of difference. Hopefully, it
We'll
depends.
see.
I think.
I mean,
on-
I don't know. Then
We'll
again,
see.
it's
Just a
toothbrush.
fucking toothbrush.
That's at the end of the day. What they send you? What else did they send you?
anti-cavity toothpaste, a
Oh.
little travel version,
Oh.
and then the bigger version. And I even have a black cap to match my
Cock.
black. Yerp.
Well, nice.
Yeah, no,
I'm happy you got
Yeah,
this.
this is actually, I don't know.
Possibly
I'm
one of
impressed
those.
with the packaging, to be honest.
This
I
is
really
an unboxing podcast.
Is it an off-white esque package?
Does it say toothbrush on the fucking side?
Oh, it looks like
Care for
a
your mouth.
dildo
It
package.
does look like a dildo pack.
100% does.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks really dildo-y.
I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just a fucking toothbrush.
Just a flipping toothbrush.
Maybe I'll post a video later. You know me brushing my teeth tonight.
No,
Yeah.
you are actually gonna
Yeah,
post
yeah,
that
yeah,
video,
yeah.
I'm not down.
Just
I don't know
on,
about
just
that.
on the story.
dude.
What else you got going on today, man? I know we've had the three of us have had kind of a controversial week.
We've had the most controversial.
I've never honestly been more stressed out as an adult living on my own.
Can I say okay? And I don't want this to be rude, Because maybe you have been stressed. Maybe I should.
I've been extremely stressed.
If you've been stressed out, honestly,
Yeah.
and I don't want this to come off the wrong way,
What?
I haven't been at all.
No.
I haven't been at all. Honestly.
Really? Why?
I think at some point, dude.
You
maybe
just
we
kind of
should-
got to deal with it.
No, maybe we should tell them the story, but at some point, it is not.
Our fault.
It's not your control.
Yeah.
No, it's my fault. It's my fault, but sometimes, dude, you gotta let go of some shit and understand that it is not up to you what happens next.
My reasoning behind why like what I'm telling myself when I find myself being stressed out, I just I go, man, everything happens for a reason. I genuinely believe that. Everybody learns from an experience that's happening as right now or in the past. Like it all leads up to who you're going to be eventually, and everything happens for a reason. And this is a character building experience for the three of us, I think, and also for him, maybe in a different way. But I think we're definitely going to learn, some shit.
Should we tell them what happened, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe we should give some context.
I don't want to give too much
as to what we're saying. So you can go ahead if you want.
I mean,
I can. No, all right. Maybe me and you should do it. So the four of us live together. Essentially, it's Zachary, Amar, myself. What?
I don't know. Yeah, you're.
And
good.
then our other roommate.
Okay.
He's been our friend for what I'd say 1.5 2 years.
Yeah.
The four of us have had a pretty tight bond even before we lived here. And a certain situation arose from Amar.
Relations.
Relations between different people and stuff, and it has come to the point where he feels the need to move out just because he can't stand, being in the environment he says he's in, where he thinks he's being bullied, or I don't know about being bullied. He feels disrespected essentially, and if anything's been crystal clear on this podcast, none of us are what.
No, dude, you're good.
You're
doing a really good job actually of explaining this.
No, yeah, I think to a certain degree we're gonna be bros at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The three of us, in a way, we're dudes. We are always gonna be dudes. Yes. Most of the stuff we talk about on this podcast is very dude oriented.
It's dude shit. It honestly
dude
is.
shit. So you could imagine somebody who doesn't really resonate with the dude type. I don't know what I'm saying.
The frat boys, the cool college.
It's
kid,
like
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's. I think.
I think we're on two separate ends of the spectrum, and when we live together like that, something's gonna come up.
Yeah, it was super fun when we were just coming over every now and again. Or I mean, it was still pretty much every night.
Yeah, it was every night. You guys
that was always nice. It's just sometimes stuff happens out of our control. Feelings that happen because of what happens out of our control.
Yeah.
And people just feel the need to move on, and that's totally cool.
Yeah, at the end of the day, everybody's, at least in our situation, we're all, big boys. We live on our own. We're not going to make decisions for each other.
No.
So this is just a decision that none of us thought was a reality that was actually going to happen. But, I mean, I kind of did. I bet him $50 that he would move out. I'll say that. I don't care. He didn't think so. But, yeah, we are in no control of it, and there's nothing we can do. So,
but thankfully we already have somebody else coming in.
Yeah, we got a homie lined up.
We got no worries no more.
Yeah,
we worried for maybe a solid
2 days.
That was
a couple hours.
I would say 2 days.
That's what I was stressed about. I think was
finding somebody else.
Yeah, maybe getting someone else.
That's why
I thought you meant as far as the situation went.
What do you mean? With what I said?
Well, because I was pretty close with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I know.
I was pretty close with him.
We all, I think, were kind of close to him.
Yeah.
At least maybe me and him, in our own ways.
Yeah.
Because I did live with just him for a while. He to this day, I'm not gonna say even after he's still one of my best friends. There's no way in hell I'm just gonna. I might be a little aggravated at him as of right now, but I don't think the relationship is gonna 100% be over. I'll probably see him, eventually, sometime. But
I talked to him, and I told him I hope that he takes this time to just kind of grow.
Yeah, that's all you can say.
Just whatever he needs to do. But I mean, hey, yeah, the big thing I was worried about was finding somebody.
Yeah.
And that's why as soon as I saw that text, my last hour at work, I used to go through my contacts and call guys that I know.
Yeah.
So I call them on the work phone too. So it's I'm talking to
Oh, that's funny.
But anyways,
you got to teach me how to do that.
I got a couple hits.
Yeah.
But
I'm happy with.
thankfully, the guy that was suggested the very first time is.
Yeah, he's a homie. We've known him forever, bro.
To be fair, the thing that I was most concerned with though was the fact that I was.
It's just not charging.
Okay.
We're all good.
That I was homies with him, so it's kind of weird to see maybe that go away, because I don't think he was like my brother, dude. He really was, And then I checked last night, and I'm blocked on all the social medias, and I mean.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to say I definitely don't think I made a mistake.
No.
I definitely don't think I fucked up. But it's unfortunate it ended up like that, I think. Yeah. But I don't think I'm sorry for the situation. I'm definitely not sorry for the situation. But it's weird. It's weird losing somebody.
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. But I do feel the same way that he might not be, my brother anymore. I mean, but I think he still is. At the end of the day, I think even if he doesn't fuck with me, like I don't really care. I still love you, dude.
People get pissed off at brothers all the time. My older brother, I fucking I get pissed off at him a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just shit that happens. It's experiences that you just have to get past. And I don't think I'm not gonna see him. His birthday is coming up, but I mean.
And I hope he has fun on it, dude. I think I hope one day we can come back together and talk. But
I think a lot of growing on some ends has to happen.
It's interesting when you're in the situation, because usually I'm on the outside of shit like this. I've never ever been in the middle of any real drama like that. Mm-hmm. So it's uncomfortable, but I can also, from an outside perspective, where I usually am, I can always see
what's gonna happen.
I go, okay,
Yeah, and that's the case this time, isn't it?
But I can't
because you're on the inside.
Because I'm in it.
Yeah,
and I think that's weird.
That is a pretty weird thing to like be conscious of, is that when the drama surrounds you or you and another person, that like
everything is clouded.
Yeah, it's because you're just overthinking everything that possibly could happen because it's happening to you.
I didn't think he was gonna move out.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
I full on didn't think he was gonna move out, and he did. So then it's like, oh fuck, maybe this is way diff than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, outsider perspective. All right, we're gonna take 5 minutes to try and figure out one of my cameras. My camera.
Apologize.
Apologies. We'll be back with the.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I love that we say welcome back, but it's just a cut.
Yeah.
So I don't even know why we do that.
That was like 3 hours though that we just did.
But what I was saying was, I just think it's weird. It's weird to lose somebody like that, and I don't know. I don't know what the future really holds for him. I hope it's good though.
That's all you can do is hope, man. You are in no control of the situation, nor any of us, so I don't know. It's like I said, it's a learning experience. We're all gonna have, something that we learn from this situation.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is all something we needed. Just kind of a reality check kind of thing, just to make sure our heads are still kind of here.
Yeah, that's fair. What? What do you what?
It might sound fucked up, but I'm a little bit grateful for it, I think.
Why?
Just because Zach is right. Sometimes things need to be put into perspective. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I think in order to grow and be more successful, then
certain things need to be changed.
Then the universe kind of knows that, and it kind of leads you in the right path.
And shit can only go so good for so long before something.
But also, dude, at the end of the day, I feel like I am on the right path.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I think that's why I'm not sorry for the situation, is because I don't think I fucked up. I think I'm right where I should be. Mm-hmm. And I haven't felt that in a long time. I haven't felt that way since probably, honestly, Silithium maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
That you're on the right path.
That I'm happy in life, you know? So.
That's pretty cool. That's a good thing to compare, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know, man. Like, I think I agree with what you were saying, though. The universe knows when certain things have to happen. Mm. And in order for people to grow and become adults, those things are going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
And, I talked about it with Zach, too. Like, if this... All right. a little bit more backstory. Like, the three of us don't all agree with the reasoning as to why he's doing it.
Should we say why?
No.
No? All right. I mean,
No,
because it doesn't seem
No. All
like
right, no.
we have to, but
So-
I
so-
also don't want to be too cryptic.
No. I'll just say this. I'll say that it's a situation between Amar and our roommate that's moving out, and the reason he's upset. The three of us are. It's really hard for us to grasp as to why it's necessary for him to move out because of it,
And also cut ties with.
And also cut ties because honestly, like I don't know how often I'm gonna see him. Like I said, he is still gonna be my friend, but I don't know what's gonna happen in 2 years, what the life is gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna even know you guys. Like, no offense,
Yeah. But it's the truth.
It's the universe,
Yeah.
But if it's this thing that's making him do this, maybe he didn't even want to be in the situation in the first place, or he was maybe not in the first place, but maybe at some point he was unhappy with living here, and this is just what
he saw this as kind of an easy way out.
as an opportunity.
Maybe, yeah, but another thing I was thinking about too is like we've talked about it a lot, but I'm pretty offensive.
That's what I was gonna say. I was
and
gonna
if
say you don't give a
if
fuck.
this is all it took, you know what I mean? It was bound to happen. I think at some point.
Yeah.
That's just. I think our personalities just maybe didn't 100% vibe.
What sign are you? Taurus?
I guess now I'm a Taurus. Yeah, I used to be a Gemini, and then they found another star. How do you find
I
another
don't
star?
know. You know what? I don't even care about that shit. I'm a Gemini. I don't give a shit.
Well, he's a Cancer.
Yeah, but you're not technically that, and I hate when people say that they are, because if it changed, then you might be different.
I'm not a Gemini anymore. I mean, I don't know.
I used to be a Gemini.
Honestly, I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
Leo gang, you know what I mean? If you believe in it, it's true. Placebo effect. Astrology signs are all something that the government made up to make us classified into different
I just don't know how you find
subgroups.
I don't know how you find another star and then go, oh, yeah.
Everything shifted.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
But also, you totally resonated with whatever you were beforehand. Come on now, that seems completely bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
That seems completely bullshit.
Because when I found out by the government, dude.
When I found out I was technically a Taurus, I went, wait, I relate to this shit too.
Yeah.
No,
so
but
it's
that's
like,
what I'm
you
saying.
can read
the
any
more
of
you
them
look
and
into all
yeah.
of them, every classification that like says that like you're a Gemini or like this is the personality traits you'll have if you're a Taurus
You'll
or
fit 'em.
whatever. You'll fit every one of them. You're gonna have a personality trait at least from each and every one.
At least one.
You'll have
Yeah.
one experience in your life where you could go, oh yeah, I remember that shit happened to me. Or like,
Yeah.
I remember I felt that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
yeah.
The Zodiac shit is so goddamn weird.
But sometimes I do believe it, dude. Like I don't know. Like Ethan, our friend, he posted this thing on his story, and it was about how he's a Cancer, and I like totally agreed with it. I was like, this is pretty
spot on.
pretty spot on with the situation.
Yeah. I mean,
That's funny.
yeah, but it was also that was good timing, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe not good timing.
yeah, maybe also not good timing.
That's
I
okay.
thought that
we have a bleeper, don't we?
that's why I wrote that down. That's why I timestamped it. We're gonna have to bleep
Bleep.
that. However, I thought that post was gonna be about forgiveness, and it was not. And I thought that was funny.
When you read it, you thought it was gonna be about forgiveness.
I thought it was gonna be about him coming around.
Yeah, so did I. I read that and I was like, dude, that sounds. Zach texted me. He was like, that's exactly like what it sounds like he would say.
And I was like, all right, here we go. We're making progress. But nope.
But nope.
Smell you later. Smell you later. And you know what, dude? I don't want to dwell on that sad shit.
No.
Yeah, no, this is a
Because
podcast.
I'm not
for you.
sad. I'm really not sad.
I mean,
but it got deep for a second. I don't think I got sad, but it didn't get sad. It got deep.
Yeah.
But
Cuts deep.
I got to move on to something else, dude.
Okay, yeah. Hit me with another one.
I got some shit for you.
Ooh.
We were talking about my girl Belle Delphine.
Ooh. What up with her? What
This
up with
bitch is up to some crazy shit.
She doing porn?
Nah, dude, she's not doing porn. Everybody wants her to, but she won't.
Yeah, didn't.
Dude, did you see her? You saw her trolls. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
They
she
were
like,
funny.
She did like 1,000 RTs and all do porn. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
No, she's selling her bathwater, dude.
What?
She's selling her bathwater for $30 a pop.
I would buy it.
It's a little jar.
Does she freeze it into a popsicle for us to suck on?
No, but you can freeze it. I think.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I
freeze
mean,
it.
it's water.
It's gamer girl bathwater.
Oh, God.
Gamer girl bathwater.
Does she have a gamer like she game online and stuff?
No, she's an e-thought. You know,
gamer thoughts.
gamer thought.
Weird.
But that
I need to find me one of them. Honestly.
Oh, goodness.
the product description is bottled while I'm playing in the bath. This really is bathwater. This water is not for drinking and should only be used for sentimental purposes.
That's so
sentimental. No, I'm definitely freezing that shit into a popsicle.
How much is it?
$30.
For that little ass jar? It wasn't even that much.
It's fucking water.
Yeah, but dude,
with some dirt in it. I don't care.
That's not the most gnarly shit. I mean, she's selling posters too. To be fair,
let me see.
We can't show that on YouTube.
Is it of the water that she is playing in?
Dude, how much? $50.
Oh, what the hell? $50?
$50 posters. I would probably get that one. She's pretty good.
That one?
Maybe that one.
I would get that one.
Anyway.
Oh
Dude, my birthday, please.
They're like, they're $50. She's got mouse pads. She's got merch, and
she's kind of doing better than us.
Dude,
you
here's
have
the
a
thing.
Big following.
The thing with Belle Delphine is,
you're in love with her.
No, since we started the podcast, I have such a newfound respect for this fucking woman. Dude, she's like pretty funny, and she has merch now. She's selling bath water. I think that has to be a joke.
Yeah.
That has to be a joke.
She can afford to put that into production.
That's funny to me.
We gotta sell something stupid.
Well, I think she just, for some reason, I just feel like she looks for weird kinks in men, and then just plays to it for more money.
Oh, of course.
Like the weird, the shit that you guys like, that she does with her eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking weird.
She's selling
shit.
one of those as a poster.
That's
give it to me.
Doing that just to get that reaction.
No, I know, dude.
And that's what the water's for too, because they're gonna get that.
No. It's from anime. It's because that eye shit.
It's just the eye thing. You're not into that?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you would,
because now you're pissing me off.
You would be into it. Oh my god.
Now Zach's pissing me off. Okay, so no, your girl.
Okay, I'm gonna move out.
You're in there, and she fucking she does that. She does the eye thing, and you're not into that. No.
No, I think.
I bet I could get what's her face to do it.
That doesn't. That doesn't. I don't like it.
I think it's really hot.
I don't.
Whatever.
It's weird.
No, I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Shout out Belle Delphine.
Yeah.
Dude.
Anyway, shout out.
Shout out Belle Delphine.
Please send us bathwater.
Or don't, dude, because I'm not actually trying to.
I swear to God, I'll make it into a popsicle if you send it to us for free, and I'll video it and put it on YouTube.
That would make me nauseous.
I would drink it. I would drink it.
That's gross.
Lick it or whatever.
Yeah. At the end of the day, she's still a human, so she's still.
No, couldn't care. Couldn't care.
Yeah, maybe, dude. Did you guys see the new Eminem video?
Zach was telling me about it. I didn't see the video though.
I'm going to cut the sound because obviously it's Eminem.
Copyright
reasons.
But I want, if we can, to put the footage there. I wanted to show you because Crystalia plays Eminem.
Yeah,
and it's honestly funny as hell.
And it's very cool. He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know how ripped Crystalia was either.
Yeah, Dalia's jacked.
He's a weird build though. Like he's real like awkward how he walks and like talks and shit.
Yeah, I thought he made a good Eminem.
Yeah, no, he does. It's really, really good. I think it would have been better if he shaved his entire like beard, like clean shaved.
Right.
But then it wouldn't be as recognizable, I don't think.
God, man.
That's funny. Who plays Logic? You were saying
Logic was
it's Squints from
the kid
Sandlot.
from the Sandlot.
Yeah.
That's so.
He was funny too.
It was pretty funny. I think he did a good job.
Oh, is that?
I want to find him rapping. Yeah.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's so funny.
So. That was a really cool idea for a music video.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking.
I'm really gonna have to check
the
that
whole
out.
idea of it though is like Logic's in the recording studio with like a producer.
And
then or it's like his manager or something, and then he pulls up, like it was sent to them. Like this video was just sent to him.
Oh, gotcha.
Because Logic couldn't get Eminem down there to film a video, so he was like, I don't want it to be me and then some dude is like Eminem.
So we'll just get like.
Yeah, so they just did two different dudes, so it works.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out the actual like listen to it and watch it and shit.
Crystalia is
a god.
He's a god, but he's more into hip hop than I think most comedians are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, I mean, I think
he's a sneakerhead too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He went on. What's it called?
I know the show you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
I love watching it.
Yeah. Those are cool videos. But yeah, I think he did go
with Complex.
Yeah,
it's Complex. That's what it is. Those are good videos to watch. I really liked them. But I think that's literally the only thing that.
Him and Brandon Schaub.
Schaub drips. You know who else drips?
Who?
Joe Coy.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! What's up with Joe?
Dude, I still haven't watched that episode.
Dude, he's funny.
No, he's hilarious.
I love Joe Coy.
I've only seen his stand-up before though.
I find it really hard for me to say his name sometimes.
Joe Coy. I know if you try and say it fast enough. Joe Coy.
Yeah, Joe Coy.
I got it all
is hard
time.
for me to say sometimes. I don't know why. But I saw him on TFAT K last night. dripping, dude. Off-white shoes, Gucci fucking pants.
Dude.
If you can, why won't you, bro?
Like, yeah, it's just
especially
cool to see.
in this day and age.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to.
Definitely getting some.
But also, I like that he knows what the fuck he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Schaub asked him about it, and he knew what it was. He didn't just buy it because it was cool. You know?
Like that.
Yeah, I fuck with.
He's
Joker.
more into it than you would think.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. That guy he's pretty old, isn't he?
Cool.
He's older.
Definitely. I remember years ago his stand up was like out and he was talking about his kids and shit, and that was like 2010, 2011. He's probably a decent old man now.
Yeah. Decent old man now.
Decent old man. Decent looking.
I wonder what his son looks like now.
Probably hot.
Probably.
Probably.
Okay, so he's
probably
48.
He's 48.
He's 48.
That's older than Chris D'Elia.
Yeah. The Lee's like 30 something.
How old is Bobby Lee? Isn't he pretty old?
Bobby Lee's 47. Doesn't he look
what
like
the
23?
fuck,
Yeah.
dude?
Bobby Lee's 47.
He's 47.
Yeah.
How old is Kalai? Like 20?
Kalai, I think, is like 34.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was way freaking.
Way young.
Yeah, way.
But they both look
they
really
both
young.
look like they're in their 20s.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay.
Shout
and
out Tiger Belly.
It's
Money.
not racist
It's
or anything.
money. No,
but
no,
when
it is
comes
the Asian
to-
thing.
When it comes to Asian people,
They're both Asian.
they don't look their age. Okay, they don't ever look their age.
No, wrong.
No, because then they'll get to the stage where they'll wrinkle, but then they'll just age onward. Like they'll be like 75.
Oh, and then
but
they
they'll
start
look
wrinkle?
like 130.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it drastically gets them, and sometimes it's just like they stay looking nice.
No. They stay looking 25 until they're about 62, and then they look 1,000.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee might be of a different cut though. Bobby Lee, he's aging so well.
Dude,
It's insane.
I think it's how he dresses is what has something to do with it too.
When I found out he was
47,
I think he's 40. Let me double check.
Yeah, if he had longer, or like if he had cut his hair short,
Mm-hmm.
had a clean cut, dressed.
Yeah, he's 47.
He's been in the business for a freaking while.
How do you look literally
The same as
25?
How do you look 25?
How do you look 25 at 47?
Bobby, hit me up, dude. I love
Asian.
you, man.
It's
I'm
probably-
trying to look like you too, I
Probably
guess.
being Asian and having an Asian girlfriend is what does it for him.
Right.
She's always cooking that shit.
That, and he doesn't see the sunlight either.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
hates the
doesn't.
sun, doesn't
Yeah, he sleeps during the day. I respect that, man.
That's
course
pretty
you
much
do.
what you do.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you do.
almost,
I think Bobby inspired that. I gotta be honest.
Really?
Because I was like, I also don't like to see the sun. Because I heard about him desperately trying to cover up the window.
God, it's like the
while he was
playing
video games and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, I kind of get that. Huh? It's funny.
Just like the dude from Benchwarmers.
Oh yeah.
He was slept in the closet.
Yeah, and he eats the sunscreen.
Ew.
Nick Swartzen
I haven't
plays him
seen
in,
that shit.
in Benchwarmers. What's his name?
I don't remember the name.
It's like something like Billy or Allie or something.
Oh, God.
It
Something
was just
weird.
something, but yeah, every time he would see the sun, he'd get super scared, and he had this weird bowl cut.
Oh, I do.
He
know
was
that
albino
movie.
as hell.
I do know that movie.
And
He
then
was
the
weird
girl-
as fuck, right? He goes outside one time.
The Girl Scout cookies come.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, hey, just go pick up my freaking cookies.
Yeah.
And he's like, but the sun's out there.
Yeah.
And then he goes out with the sword and he just throws it at him and then picks up as many cookies as he can and fucking.
I don't know if I like that movie or hate that movie. I think I hate that movie.
I think I would hate it if I saw it for the first time now, but watching it now, it's nostalgic because it was so funny when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't watch it
true.
as a kid.
It's like Super Troopers. Like Super Troopers is a bad movie, but watching it as a kid, like when I was 12 years old, funny as shit. So funny.
Yeah.
Can I get a liter of cola?
What's another good one that you like fucked with?
Car Ramrod.
I didn't have movies that I really like fucked with as a kid.
Old school.
Except for Star Wars.
Mine was
Star
like,
Wars,
mine was The Sandlot,
Step Brothers, Sandlot.
Dazed and Confused,
Fuck Dazed and Confused.
Varsity Blues.
No,
He
when I
got
was
me.
a kid.
He got me to watch Dazed and Confused in high school. No offense, Zach, but I was like, what a bummer.
Really?
Let me down.
It's
it
a
really
good
let me down.
movie, dude.
Yeah, I know you like it, but I didn't like it.
I don't think you would like being in the 70s though. I think you would hate
Yeah.
it. You would hate
I'm
it.
also black.
Yeah, you're also black. I was just gonna say they would hate you.
Yeah, so fuck that.
They had a black dude in their crew.
Yep.
Yeah, but dude, they probably never let that guy talk.
What?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's always the one getting the beer for him.
Yeah. God.
Or he's always coming back from like paddling kids by himself. 'Cause
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go with him.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be black in the 70s, dude. I don't. Ugh.
Could be worse. You could be black in the 60s. Or the
1800s?
Yeah, the 1800s.
Oh, God.
Could be running from the man.
Could have been, dude. Could have been.
You think you would last in the slave days?
No, dude. I have such a mouth on me. Fucking. There's a bullet through my
No,
head
but you
before
would
I
be
get
such a
that
different person. I mean, okay, if you time traveled back and you were stuck,
Yeah, if you got.
shit. And it's still me?
and it's
I
you right now.
dare a motherfucker to tell me to pick some cotton. I
It's like
really do.
Amar's like, you know what happened?
No,
Yeah,
they-
only
know
if
what
I went back in
They,
time.
they'd
If
make
back,
you a houseboy.
I would be
I'm sorry, I didn't want to say the other word. What
Right.
am I supposed to say?
I would have been a house brother, but yeah, you're right. Okay, so if I was born in that time, I would have been completely different. You send me back there now, I'm going in there cocky.
Game over.
Yeah, because I know we won.
Yeah.
I know we won.
So you're just like,
You gotta bring some guns with you though.
I got it, or
Like
an
Django.
iPhone, or an iPhone.
Yeah,
Just something
yeah.
Bring something
that
to
makes
blow
them
their
know that I'm
mind,
serious.
I think a shotgun. There's no way they have 12 gauge shotguns back then.
You know what I always thought would have made a funny YouTube video?
Hmm.
I don't know, or maybe a Vine. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. But it, like someone who goes back in time to the Stone Age with a mod. That's it.
Oh, a vape mod?
Yeah,
That
it
would
just-
be funny.
I
You
thought
wanna
that
hit
would
it,
be
bro?
funny.
You wanna hit it?
Yeah. 'Cause do you think that would scare them?
Yeah, probably. Creating clouds. They'd probably make him a god.
Probably,
Yeah.
right?
Because he's making clouds out of his mouth.
Or if you you had a cell phone and you did just a flashlight.
Uh-huh.
Say both you and I went back in time,
Uh-huh.
and Zach's a caveman,
Sure.
and I pull the flashlight out and I go, "Hey, pretend like this really hurts."
Okay.
And I shine it on you.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
scream.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think that would freak out?
Yeah, yeah. If you
Dude,
did it
I
on
would-
him, he would go,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, so that would be kind of interesting.
divine power.
Right. I wonder if
could you imagine?
That'll
Okay,
ever happen.
So you can't charge your phone anymore because there's no fucking outlets anywhere.
True, but for 15 minutes I go back in time.
going back to like the slave thing.
Yes.
What if you went back with a MacBook, and somehow had a YouTube video, like you just had it downloaded,
Mm-hmm.
but
I
it's like you know who your master's gonna be or whatever, and you know who his ancestor is of like during your time, and they're like on
weird.
YouTube or something, and you show them a video like this is your great like grandson or whatever,
Oh, weird.
in like
That would
2019.
throw him off.
Yeah,
Or he would think it was. But also, I pulled out a fucking MacBook and showed him a
Witchcraft.
video.
No, there's no way. He wouldn't even pay attention to it. He'd be too scared, I think.
Really?
I don't think he would
How,
look at the
okay,
screen.
so how far back
Or
do you
he'd
think?
break it.
So how... Okay.
You can't
No,
communicate
I think-
with them. And they're
Well, this is what I'm gonna ask you.
Senseless humans.
How far back... Say you take your Mac,
Yeah.
right? If you took it back...
Well,
I mean, how far back would it have to go to scare somebody? Does that make sense?
Till
pretty far. I think it would be
Pretty far, right?
back.
I think if you took it back to the 1800s, they would be like, whoa.
They'd be like, "What is
They'd
this
be
to
impressed,
Christ?"
but they
Yeah.
wouldn't be scared.
No, they wouldn't be
No.
scared at all.
If you took it back
Shakespeare-
2,000 years, maybe
Shakespeare-
they would be scared.
BC.
Yeah.
Like the time of Christ.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd be freaked out?
Yeah.
I would challenge Christ to a battle with my iPhone.
With my iPhone.
Okay, here's the thing. If Christ was alive today,
Family Guy.
no, this is where
Family Guy.
this is where Family Guy. This is where God fucked up. If you put God, or if Christ came today and died for our sins today, there would be no reason for anybody ever to not believe in God
Yeah.
for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a phone and the internet is so big that
Yeah.
if he legitimately did walk on water, everyone saw it.
Everybody would believe it.
The fish, everyone saw
Well,
it.
he's supposed to come back, dude. Sooner
Okay.
or later,
So it's been 2,000 years.
he's supposed to come back.
When?
I don't
No
know.
one knows.
The apocalypse is supposed to happen after he comes back. He's supposed to come back to Earth,
Take half the earth.
take the souls that believe, take them all the way back up to heaven, and then everybody else is left for apocalypse.
Isn't that crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, but isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's one
It's
of
just
the
like
millions
having
of things that are
it's like having a daughter and then having a stepdaughter.
I have so many questions, dude. Who do I ask if I have questions about God?
Bob Lazar.
No, but
Can
legitimately.
we talk about Bob Lazar though?
Yeah, but I want to finish this.
Okay,
real
okay,
quick.
okay.
Who do I legit talk to if I have questions? Because I have questions
Questions about
The next
God
time-
or Jesus?
about both, dude. I
The
have
next time
so many
Mormon-
questions
the
about
Mormons
the
come to
dogma.
the door.
Yeah, ask Tell.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm on the quest.
You're on the quest.
I'm on the quest for knowledge.
Monty Python and the quest for the Holy Grail.
I'm gonna figure something out. But I have. Do you think we could interview a priest on here?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's probably people who aren't like legitimate, like at like a church, like doing sermons and shit for people, but like
Or a pastor,
our
maybe.
pastors that are online, like that teach classes and stuff. That'd be
True.
probably easier to get a hold of.
We gotta get someone religious on here, dude. Because I have
My
I
grandmother-
have way more questions than answers.
My grandmother goes to church 4 times a week, dude.
I want someone who knows their shit in and out, though, who can answer questions. I mean, obviously, dude.
No, not my grandmother.
We're talking about folk tales here, you know, so you can't know the ins and outs of something that.
Yeah, because it's all been miscommunicated in different directions. Literally every story.
If I could sit down with the Pope, I think I would.
With the Pope.
And I would ask him some hard shit.
Dude, did you see that the Dalai Lama said that the next he was in an interview. All right, long story short, Dalai Lama was being interviewed by this woman, and it was for like CNN or NBC, like a big station. And his time is coming for them to pick a new one, I guess. I don't know if it's after he dies they pick a new one, but they're just talking about it in the interview. And she was like, would you ever consider a woman to be a Dalai Lama? And he says, if there were to be a woman as the Dalai Lama, she would have to have a pretty face, because nobody wants to look at a dead face.
Whoa, he said that, the Dalai Lama?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, no.
Was it a joke?
No, dude.
Oh, he was like serious.
Yeah, because I watched that interview, and then I watched the interview that happened after. Somebody asked him again. They said, do you see why a lot of women would be offended by what you said? And he was like, no, I don't think that's offensive. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to be in charge of a lot of people, like, why would you want to look at a stern face that has no... But I think...
I don't think that's fucked up, though. I think that's what he believes.
I don't think that's the only qualification he should have talked about on live TV, though.
Yeah, I know, but he is the... What does the Dalai Lama do? Isn't he like the wisest?
Buddhist.
Like, he's like the high spiritually, right?
Yes, to Buddha, or to the Buddhist religion.
But it's better that he said less than saying more.
Yeah.
And it just snowballing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in today's day and age, you can't say that without some type of uproar. But, like, I don't agree that that's the only thing he should have said, but I don't disagree.
Obviously
I
not.
don't disagree with him.
Obviously not, but he's also... Where's he from? He doesn't know, I think. He dedicated his whole life to this. Maybe he doesn't...
Yeah, he's not a part of the media.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's just a kind thing he thinks in his heart. Like
he wasn't saying it to hurt anybody. He's the Dalai Lama.
He wouldn't hurt anybody.
Would he not hurt anybody?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know enough about the religion to say that the Dalai Lama would.
I wish I knew this before, because we could have done research. I want to know how peaceful this man is. I want to know if he wakes up with any anxieties at all. Do you think that?
Probably not, dude.
Probably not.
The key through all healness is meditation.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
We gotta learn hand signs too.
I'm not doing that.
Horse,
shit.
ram, goat,
No.
tiger.
What's the hand sign for the Ram 1800 or 1500, dude? Come on.
The Ram 2500.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Jesus. We banging out here,
fucking 6ix9ine comes rolling by.
God, man. Throw a sign, yeah. Throw a sign, yeah.
I think I gotta get more spiritual.
More spiritual? I think we just gotta meditate, man. I'm not even kidding. J. Cole talks about it. Did you listen to that song I was telling you about, Window Pane?
No.
You're a bitch.
No.
Fucking baby.
Sorry, dude.
J. Cole's an influential man in my life.
I'll get to it. Yeah, I gotta get to it.
I'll get to it.
I don't know. I gotta try something. I'm trying to connect with just myself again.
You know what I think would help you connect with yourself?
What?
Going to Warped Tour at the end of the month.
Can we talk Warped Tour? Dude.
Going to Warped Tour at the
Is
end
the
of the month.
lineup crazy?
No. I'm talking Atlantic City Warped Tour. Did you see
it was huge. Huge, dude.
Fuck.
A lot of
like
people.
35,000 tickets, I think, were sold.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude. For metalcore?
Yeah.
That's
huge.
Nuts.
Then let's go to the one in Shoreline, dude. It's at the end of the month.
Dude, that is fucked up.
July 3rd. Or July 30th, excuse me.
What do you think is going to happen?
What do you mean?
With Warped Tour.
All right. What do you mean? What do I think it's where it's going to be in a couple of years, or what are you saying?
Here's the thing, dude.
What?
Kevin Lyman, the guy who runs Warped,
Yeah.
he said there's never going to be another Warped Tour again. Dude, you sold 35,000 tickets?
It wasn't... All right, so it's not even the Warped Tour. Like, the Warped Tour goes across every state. Like, fucking... They go everywhere.
Yeah.
And then they go to Europe, I think.
Yes.
Some people sign up for it, some people don't.
Yeah.
But, like, this is... I think if it's not going to be around, why jinx it and not go to the... while we still can?
Well, here's the thing. No, they're going to keep doing this every year. Right? But...
They only did, like, 4 cities this year.
I think it was just show 1, right? This is the only show that's happened so far, and it was 35K. Do you think they're going to bring the tour back?
No. I don't think so. I think the reason they stopped...
I got to pull up photos from this, because I've never seen...
I know, dude. For the story so far...
For Memphis Mayfire.
A sea of people.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot. But that's not how it'll be at the one at Shoreline. I don't think it'll be like that.
No.
Because it's... they do different stages and shit, and there's way too many bands. And it's 2 days. Dude, are you down to go?
That's why I never wanted to go to Warped Tour.
Why?
Because there's different stages. And that's why I never wanted to go to the
no,
festival.
it's not as bad as you think.
It has to be different stages.
It's not
I
as bad as you
understand
think,
that,
bro.
but I just...
It's also, you have to remember, it's also, maybe you didn't know this, it's also separated, like, there'll be the acoustic stage, right? So, like, I don't know, it's acoustic shit only, or there'll be, like, the monster stage.
Yeah.
And then, Attila, Memphis. They're all signed to Monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Suicide Silence is playing.
So you kind of know who to fucking.
Or no. Maybe Sleeping with Sirens is playing.
Sleeping with Sirens is playing. I've already seen them though.
All right. I've seen them too. Wage War, First Day is playing.
They go hard.
Those are the only two bands I really care about that are playing on the first day. But the second day, the story so far, I think Memphis Mayfire. I'm not sure if Beartooth is playing or not. But the second day I remember is way better. And
Where's Knocked Loose in this whole equation?
They might be on.
They might actually be on.
Yeah, I don't know.
They played the last time they came to the Bay.
Dude, but I'm like actually gonna go.
To Warped?
Yes, because I'm not gonna miss the story so far. I want to go.
I'm kind of down.
Let's be out.
I think we need to go.
We need to do a trip or something, dude.
I think we need to.
I mean,
after this,
maybe I'm being a bitch.
You are being a fucking bitch.
After this shit,
I'm about to go see another show anyway.
Who? Oh, Born of Osiris.
Yeah.
No, are you checking out the set list?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think this is probably a bad time to do it, but I'm looking at it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you really don't care about Wage War, then
no. Whoa!
I mean,
Don't say that.
Do you want to see them?
I love Wage War.
Okay. I mean, it's $300 for both days.
Whoa, dude!
And it's $120 just for the one.
Oh.
So I think the second day would be more worth it to see it then.
I am not seeing that I even want to go to the second day, dude.
Why?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Nah, yeah, I'm good, bro.
What is?
That's not Wage War. That's Vigil War.
No, up there, dude. First day is what I'm saying. They play first day. The bottom of the first day.
But you're trying to go to this one?
Yeah. Sum 41. Pennywise.
Anyway, man.
Fuck you guys. I'm literally gonna go down there by myself.
All right. I mean, hey, dude,
You don't have to go down there by yourself. Go to hold up like Austin or Danny or something.
No, Danny can't go.
No, he's on tour, but
yeah, I'm not gonna be.
Danny's on tour.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so sick that he's on tour.
Yeah, he's a lucky son of a bitch.
It's
cool that we know him though. I really do think they're gonna blow up.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking blow up.
They're pretty good. Have you listened to their music?
Yeah, a little bit. I only when Danny posts shit about it though.
Yeah. No, but like I mean, same here. Mm-hmm. But I've listened to like
just seeing
pretty much most of their
reacted
music
at this one show here.
Yeah.
He's such a talented drummer, dude.
Yeah.
He's such a talented drummer that I think it's hard for them to not be successful.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, he's crazy, dude.
I don't know. That's gonna be sick.
They all seem pretty tight knit too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I
really don't know the other three very well. I mean, just through Danny, I've only hung out with him like 2 or 3 times. But yeah, they do seem like, as long as, I feel like with a band, as long as you're all in the same wavelength with the direction you want to go and like the actions you have to take, that's, I don't know. I've never. I mean, you probably know better than me.
I think that's why Silithium broke up.
Well, you guys were all like you didn't have all the same like. I don't know. I'm not gonna say goals.
No, yeah.
That's really what it was?
Yeah, like, I would be more into... I'm really into gent, you know that.
Yeah.
I just love genty shit. I think it's fun to, like, jump around to.
Yeah.
But Tell would be more into... shout out Tell.
Like, doodle-doodle-doodle?
No. Like, you can still be heavy without gent type shit.
Okay.
And you can.
Yeah.
But gent to me is more fun.
Yeah.
So just shit like that, Just creative differences, but, whatever.
Shit, dude, I might have to get a 7-string. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
I'm not even... Because when I come out here and play now, like, I don't really, like... mess around with any of like the slower stuff I used to play.
Yeah.
I kind of just try and keep it like as fast as I can go with like the
and precise though.
Yeah,
right.
I just I just try and do power chords as much as I can. That's all I know how to do metal wise, pretty much.
Yeah. Are you starting to branch out into trying it to get metal?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like not to listen to, but just to play. Yeah, but the thing is there's such a skill gap between playing good metal guitar and just playing guitar. And especially with the type of guitar I have, like I'm not trying to make excuses. You can play. No, I could play good metal on that guitar. I'm not saying I can't. I just have to get into right tunes and then learn scales and
practice.
Yeah, practice a lot.
I've been. I would say I think I talked about it last time. Obsessing though lately, a lot, just with the drums. I don't know why, but like creatively, I feel a lot more free with them. I finally got the heel toe technique down.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy.
Right?
When he actually like uses it while we like play and jam or whatever, it's like
it
throws me for a loop, dude. I go, wow, how is he doing that?
It's super cool. Yeah, and it took me years to get, and I never understood the movement.
But you finally got it.
I got it.
Dude,
I want to hear it.
Do you know exactly what he's doing with his foot?
No.
It's the craziest thing.
Yeah,
like it's so hard. He has to. So you know how there's two pedals that do both of the bass thing. He has to hit his heel and his toe.
It's heel first.
Heel first on the pedal.
It's kind of just like
and then you fluctuate.
And then you do them at the opposite time with each other.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's
hella
cool.
fast.
It's hard. It was hard to get it down.
I don't know how you do that shit, dude.
There's still things that I can't do though, man. Like I still, for the fucking life of me, cannot gravity blast.
I was just gonna say the gravity blast.
I cannot gravity blast.
At it, though.
For years, I mean, I know for years it took me to get the heel toe, but I guess you're right. Yeah, just time. If there's any drummers out there, teach me how to fucking gravity blast. Because I want to learn.
Please. Music
Yeah,
is like playing a musical instrument is kind of a weird thing. Like,
do you obsess over the guitar though? That's what I was gonna ask you. Because I'm in deep right now, like legit.
I wouldn't say I obsess over the guitar. It depends on like when I first get a guitar, or if I first get like I don't know. Playing really nice equipment makes you obsessed. Playing like when I had my Strat, that green one I had, I would play that an hour and a half a day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And like that was just because it felt so good. It felt fucking. It was slick, and and like with the Marshall, do anything on that fucking thing. I could do So I would play a lot. But I mean, my guitar now, it's not the nicest. We'll see though.
And it had an accident.
Yeah, and she had an accident. Should I show that? Should I bring it over here?
Yeah, if you actually want to, that would be cool.
Yeah, because I mean, it was. Yeah, I'll tell the story.
But the thing was, like, I was telling you, because I don't know, even when I'm not at the kit, I'm still working at it. I think a lot more than I used to be. I've been running the practice pad a lot more. I was listening to Luke Holland, and he recommended like air drumming, and that shit's pretty legit. I think that's how I did get the fucking.
Does it actually help a lot?
Heel toe. It helps a lot with your precision, or not your precision. Your keeping in time. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, you want to show him?
Yeah. So I pretty much the beer pong table that our roommate is taking. I set it down on there, and then I hit the table, and then it fell on the ground. And the way that this headstock is, it like if anything flat lands like that on it, this is just gonna snap because it's not flush. It's like this is ridged up, Yeah. So the whole headstock freaking came off. I don't know if that's like good, but yeah. And then I just put some wood glue on it and sanded it down a little bit. I should probably repaint it, but it doesn't really affect how I play, and it sounds good. Nothing's wrong with it.
It does still sound fine.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I pretty much fixed it. I was fucking... I don't think I've ever been really, really, really mad, like, in front of you guys. And I wasn't in that moment, but, like, I was just so...
It was like the second day you got it.
Yeah, it was like the second time I was using it. Which sucks. But I am getting a new guitar pretty soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah.
Fucking Austin.
And then everyone... I love this question, too. How many do you need? Like, because I used to have 3 drum sets.
Really?
Yeah, now I have 2. But I had a Sonar, I had SJC,
and then
thank you, and I had Elise's, my E-kit.
Your E-kit. No, yeah,
Isn't that like one of your favorite E-kits too? Or do you have one that you prefer?
No, the Roland TD5, I think it's called. The Roland TD5. If I got that wrong, every drummer is gonna murder me. But it is, it's an E-kit, dude. It's so nice.
Is it the one with like it's not mesh?
Yeah, it is. It looks like an acoustic, but it's mesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does. It's not. You know how my toms are flatter?
Yeah.
It's not like that. They're full size.
Oh, wow.
If I remember correctly, except for the kick.
Oh.
The kick is still a pad.
Shit.
But the sound sample, the preset samples on that, they come pretty good.
Really?
Like they're pretty.
How much is it? The whole kit?
Several,
like $1,700, like $2,500. Fucking.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with stuff like that, dude. A lot of like the basic stuff that's really good quality.
Yeah.
Fucking out of this world expensive.
The cool thing with drums though is a lot of the time once you get something, you don't really have to get like something that I love to point out to because people ask me about my ride sometimes, my ride cymbal. Mm-hmm. And the problem with the ride is that they are so expensive. They're like $400 to $600. Like this one is $400, the one I have. But dude, once you get it, I mean, it's a ride. You're not really beating the fuck out. I play death metal, and I'm not even beating the shit out of my ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna last you. I've had that for fucking years. So I don't know. A lot of the times with music, I find that once you do make the investment, you don't really have to worry about getting something new for a while.
That's true. I feel like
it's just temptation you have to fight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like once you get into what's different about each of them, though, that's when you start going, oh fuck, I might want want this.
Yeah,
one.
but if you're just starting out, like the initial cost is a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, I try to tell people who are getting into drums, like I know it's expensive. It's probably the most expensive fucking. As far as a band goes,
yeah.
I think drums are probably the most. But once you get it, you're pretty set for a while. The only thing you really have to replace are your heads.
Yeah, the heads.
Sticks. But
I don't know.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love music. I think is what it is.
Love playing that beat.
I gotta start a new band or something. Let's start a band.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are having another bassist move in.
Yeah, no, we're getting a bass player in here, and he's he said he was pretty good on the keys.
He's been mixing and shit too.
Does he have all that stuff still?
Yeah, he should. I think so.
Ooh, that might be a little bit of fun.
We might be able to have some jams, dude.
Yeah, no, I have to get a new guitar amp. Hopefully,
we already have jams though. Our podcast theme song.
Yeah, we did that.
That's a jam.
Jamaholics Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to play it again.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
With
But
people.
I still got to get a 7-string.
I think.
No,
I don't think so yet.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think I'm trying to get away from that. As you're trying to get like you do it.
Are you serious? You're trying to get away from it?
I'm not trying to get away from playing metal, but like I've been more into funk lately.
Funk?
Just playing it is a little bit more fun to me.
Yeah.
Because metal, I mean,
Fuck, dude, I need a bass.
yeah.
I need all this shit.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to just give it to me.
Hook it up, dude.
Hook it up, dude.
There's a lot of shit that I would take. I'd take
Bill Delphine.
I take a Belle Delphine bath water.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I would add it to my bath.
Yeah, it's like a bath bomb.
I'd get one of those big anime blow up dolls, and then I'd pour it all over, and I go, "Oh, you're finally here."
Fucking hell! Use it as a cologne. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I every morning I'd dip my finger and lick it, and then go.
People are doing that. People are gonna drink it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
People are gonna do weird shit.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna make it into a popsicle. Do something hilarious. Somebody, Belle Delphine, just send it to me. Send me a bottle. Send me a case.
Please, oh my god, I
Please
just want
send me
your
your
bath water.
bathwater.
But I want the full thing. Send me like a garbage bag full of it. I want the whole bath.
Yeah, I want the entire bath.
Yeah.
Get a big Rubbermaid, like Christmas bin, where you put all your
No,
ornaments
bathe in the Christmas bin. Do your business in there. Do whatever.
Just mail it.
and then just send it.
Just mail it over. That's so disgusting.
That's terrible.
It's probably gonna mold.
But I love you, Belle Delphine. Don't you ever forget it.
Put that water under a microscope. See what you fucking find.
That's the title, Belle Delphine bathwater.
Belle Delphine bath water.
Yeah, if we can say her name.
Bath bomb.
Bathwater popsicle.
Bathwater popsicle. That's
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
gosh.
Cool beans.
On a lighter note, a woman was accused today of drowning a boy that she tried to drown as a baby 11 years ago.
On a lighter note, is what you said?
On a lighter note.
Oh, is that what I said?
Well, I mean,
wait. So
the boy's alive.
So she tried to drown a boy years ago, and then she got in trouble for it now.
The boy's drowned.
Oh, okay.
Wait. So, Amar.
What, dude? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? This is funny. This isn't funny, dude.
Fuck you. All right.
But to be fair, the bitch's mugshot is funny.
All right. So I'm confused. She drowned him 11 years ago.
She tried to.
And she tried to, and he lived.
Yeah,
for 11 years, and then she got him again.
Isn't that fucked up?
Why?
You know.
No.
That's the world we live in.
No.
That's
She
the
had
world
a
we live
motive against this boy.
It says not that. Oh.
What is it?
Okay.
What is it?
Just this pops up. Salvadorian president says his country is to blame for migrants drowning in Rio Grande. What does that have to do with the story?
His country is to blame.
Is Fox News trying to push its fucking agenda on me right now?
That agenda is that Donald Trump isn't to blame. Dump a Trump.
Dump a Trump, dude.
Dump a Trump. Did I just get that on the fucking podcast? Amar said dump a
Can we
Trump.
talk about politics real quick?
No.
The Democratic debates were just the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I
What's
didn't
your
watch
face?
them. I fucking missed them like an asshole. But I heard Joe Biden was creepy.
Oh, really?
I heard.
I was told something interesting.
What were you told?
That Trump pretty much took the speech that he did last year and repeated it this year.
That sounds like
He didn't have to debate though, did he?
Or there was a speech that he gave about something.
Oh.
I was briefly told. Like I don't follow politics.
sounds like a productive man. He's not writing. He's the president. It's not like he's going to change if he gives a shitty speech.
Right. I get excited about politics though. I get excited about political.
We should rewatch the Democratic debate. I think that'd be good something to talk about.
True.
So we should watch
true. True. Yeah.
I'm down. Honestly.
Yeah, the next bad movie review
There's gonna be the Democratic debate. I fucking love that.
That's
actually.
a good idea.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
But it's
Whoa.
your. Isn't it your turn? You're in the
It is your
politics.
turn.
All right, this is funny. That's a really good idea.
Democratic debate as the fucking nobody talk about it. All right, but
Yeah,
expect to see it.
that's gonna be probably equal to
That's
the
a
hell
exclusive.
the 2.5 hour fucking hell
Yeah.
I went through for sex in the goddamn city.
Was there anything redeeming about it?
No, it was a softcore porn, like legit. It was just a softcore porn,
Like legit.
yeah.
Softcore
And it's just
porn.
like literally. So the movie started and ended pretty much the same fucking way.
They were in the same
The
situation.
whole middle section that made this long, like
The
their
girth
long
of it?
trip they had, so fucking unnecessary.
Really?
They go to like Egypt, don't they?
No, they go to like Mexico or
The
just somewhere
fuck?
like.
How'd you get Egypt?
So,
I
Mark,
don't
basically
know.
what
I've
happens
never
is
seen it.
the main
Egypt.
chick who's like on like the prominent one on the cover.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Sarah.
I don't give a fuck what her name is.
McLachlan.
I really don't.
I'm just kidding. It's not Sarah McLachlan.
But
Sarah Jessica Parker.
everybody, they used to be these single women looking for love and sex and the city.
Yeah, dude, it was a show.
And then now they're all married, have kids or whatever. And then this bitch is about to get married. And then it's gonna happen, and he doesn't fucking show up. So then they go on all the girls go on the honeymoon instead of because they didn't get married.
Oh,
But it was
that's a
already
good plot.
planned. It was like a surprise. So this whole trip could have just been fucking cut out.
Was there any
Because
conflict?
she goes back to him.
Yeah, was there conflict?
Yeah,
Because
was
that's
there-
what I'm noticing in these bad movies.
Was
is that
there a
is none.
conflict like at all that like they came to a conclusion of at the end?
Yes.
What?
Them getting back together.
Oh my god.
And
Oh, they
there
got
was-
back together.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could have skipped the fucking middle part.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And no, honestly, it was pretty bad. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the fucking monster truck movie wasn't better.
Right.
But I don't know. It
I love.
there
the
was
bad
like a
movie
ginger
reviews.
girl in there too who was married, and then her and her hubby weren't fucking. So he fucks another chick and tells her, and now she's been cheated on, and I don't know. And then one of the other chicks is like this slutty fucking 50-year-old who's planning on fucking her neighbor because she watches him have sex with these chicks every night.
Nice.
This is what I'm saying. Softcore porn. Like you saw titties.
What?
Yeah, there was titties in sex.
You
in
still
the
have the
City.
film or
Yeah.
I have it in the entertainment center.
God.
Goodness.
But no, 0 out of 10.
Can I talk about the paper plates?
Yeah.
I got something to talk about.
The
Okay.
flying saucers.
If you're moving out.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on. If you're moving out,
If you're moving out of a crib, what are you gonna take?
you take the real shit, right?
Yeah, you take like what? The
Your
ottoman?
shit.
Yeah.
You take your
Your
shit.
bed.
I keep thinking about the fact that he took the paper plates.
Thing is, he
An
stole
open
them in the
pack
first
of paper
place.
plates.
Yeah. An open pack of paper plates.
It's just a little shit. I had to bring that up. But
We should go buy like fucking like nice ones just
Right.
to be a dick.
Chinette,
Yeah.
Like nice
No,
plates?
but still
Yeah.
paper plates.
but still paper plates.
No, like the Dixie ones.
Yeah.
Right, the legit ones. But what made me think of that was because I know you wanted to talk about Bob Lazar.
Yes.
And I recently saw
I
the
heard
Joe Rogan documentary.
I heard you were listening to the fucking thing too, the documentary.
and the documentary.
I heard you were watching it.
Yeah.
I just watched
whoa.
the Joe Rogan thing, dude.
Whoa,
But
man.
that alone threw me for a fucking loop.
So for the people who don't know, Bob Lazar was a propulsion scientist for S4,
S4, which
which is
S4,
also on the base of Area 51.
it's like a subgroup of Area 51, pretty much.
And he claims that he saw 9 flying saucers,
Not no
or nine UFOs.
9 UFAs, right? Or
It's
what?
like a weird name.
Yeah, AAUs or something. It's a bunch of acronyms for these ships.
Anyway, he worked on it. He describes the technology but yeah, what did you think, dude?
It's outer worldly, dude. I believe him 100%. I really, really, really do.
Yeah.
And I think that it's there's either something, because I thought the most interesting thing out of the podcast that I listened to was that they were part of archaeological digs.
Yeah.
They were some of the flying
Well,
saucers.
one,
Yeah,
for sure was.
Yeah, one of the flying saucers for sure, the UFAs or whatever they're called, was found on this Earth. It was dug up by like researchers who were looking for like
Fossils or
they describe it
they
as
found a fucking UFO.
here.
That's crazy.
And
the ground.
And Bob Lazar, he talks about, I don't know if it was that specific one that they found in the ground, but the one that he worked on, because he really only had access to one of them, and he would see it periodically, like not all the time. he was usually working with just the gravity propulsion like device, right?
Just to see how it moved.
Yeah. Him and his partner were conducting different tests to see, like, you know, does it heat up, and it doesn't, like, it just radiates this gravity field, and that's what they used to power these UFOs, these UFAs, and he saw, like, people flying them, like, outside the mountains, like up by where their thing is, and he describes it as they're doing fucking...
He filmed it.
Yeah, he filmed 3 of them on different occasions, and
really?
he got caught. By the guys.
Like people in Area 51
he filmed the flying test. He filmed them trying to fly the flying saucer.
It was back in the 80s, though, with just like a camcorder.
Okay.
So the footage isn't very good. But they talk about different occasions, that like the Tic Tac situation that they were talking about, how that was pretty recent. It happened like 2015, 2016 or some shit.
Yeah.
And supposedly there is footage, but it's like no.
What's in the documentary? That's what I was gonna say.
They show it in the documentary.
Yeah, they don't show it on Rogan, but they do show it in the documentary.
Really?
But all the footage, they show the shit that Lazar shot.
Yeah.
Dude, I usually
don't believe that shit.
Skeptical.
Yeah.
But I buy every word he says.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he has a reason to lie.
No, dude.
Do you think we're ever gonna fully find out?
Yes.
What's in Area 51
No.
at some point?
No. Unfortunately, I don't. I was talking to Kai about it. I think what's gonna happen, or what's gonna have to happen, is I think they're gonna have to make themselves known first, and then the public is gonna be like, "You guys need to tell us what the fuck is going on."
Yeah, because we need to know.
Because at this point, there's shit flying over us, and we're scared.
I don't think they would. I think that they would. Well, I mean, the way Bob Lazar describes it is the reason they're conducting all these tests is so they can try and utilize the technology for, like, you know, the greater good of humankind, or
I thought it was for war
or America. Yeah, I mean,
you
can take it whichever way you want.
The greater good. So yeah, war.
Yeah, they're trying to create weapons out of it.
He said something that scared the shit out of me, though. He said that once you figure out how that gravity... He describes his gravity...
Oh, fuck, dude, yeah.
He describes this thing that's like, you know when you put 2 light poles of a magnet together and they push apart?
Yeah, and they just kind of... Yeah.
He says that their way of moving was this orb that spins, but that's what happened. It created its own gravitational wave, so that you couldn't push your hands on it. It would push you back.
Yeah, and they would use that to propel...
And that's how it moves up.
Yeah, that's how it would get away from the Earth and, like, fly around.
Is it can change the gravity of its surroundings and then move.
Yeah.
Right?
It would push gravity that way, and then the plane would go this way. Or yeah.
So, what he said that scared me was, once you figure that out, you can figure out how to use force fields. You can figure out how to do anything and
travel through time. He says you can change because time isn't
time affects
isn't linear inside the gravity wave, right? That's what he says.
Something weird, dude. It was something like he pretty much said that if the government figures out how to use it, there is fuck all anybody can do to stop them from mass annihilation. Mm-hmm. There's literally nothing they can do. Because you're talking about legitimate force fields at this point. Mm-hmm. So what's a bullet gonna do? Mm-hmm. You know? That's so fucked up to me.
Do you think they'd put a force field over the whole U.S. if we ever got if we ever got a nuke threat later?
Fuck.
Do you think they would ever do that?
That would be fucking sick. If
the entire U.S. just has this huge force field.
There's just this big... I think the radiation would still affect us, though.
There is no radiation. That's what he said.
No. I'm saying from a nuke. If a nuke hit a giant force field above the U.S., I think that the radiation would probably leak down into us still.
I don't think it would.
You don't?
No, because if you think of a black hole, right? Like light can't escape from that much gravity. Yeah. So if we can harness gravity, radiation is not going to get through.
Oh, maybe.
Nothing is going to get through.
Fucking hell, dude. I don't know. I think you should definitely watch the fucking
What is it on?
It's Joe Rogan YouTube.
So watch...
No, but the documentary
is on Netflix.
You're on Netflix?
No.
We can watch it in the living room then.
Yeah, use my Netflix.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Here's the thing.
I want to watch it.
I want to be frank. I don't want to say that.
What?
Because it's a little bit mean.
What?
The guy who made the documentary is kind of weird. I don't know. I got kind of an odd vibe from him. But watch it for Bob Lazar because he seems genuine and he seems like he. I got to tell you this though about the documentary. This is not a spoiler. They're talking. There's a scene where they go legit into the heart of the woods to avoid any bugs or whatever. And the guy goes, "Hey, we're not gonna cut this. The only way that anyone is gonna know what you're talking about is from this one footage. It's gonna be encrypted. It's gonna be in my computer, And then Bob's like, okay, whatever. And he goes, all right, we're going to turn off our phones. He's like, okay, now tell me what you saw. Right? Okay. So then the documentary and whatever they're called, he takes Bob back. And then the next day, he's raided by the FBI. And they directly reference the conversation that they had in the middle of the woods. Like, they were trying so hard to get away from these people. And there was one camera encrypted in the computer, right? And they still were able to figure out exactly what he was talking. They've been listening.
It was the next day?
Yeah, and the next day he was raided, and the conversation was directly referenced. That scared the shit out of me. He can't not get away from the government.
He can't escape it.
He can't get away from them. How do you...
There's probably an implant inside him that records everything.
I was thinking his whole job, there is someone's job who is literally just to listen to this man.
Yeah, just to investigate on top of Bob Lazar, be on top of his shit.
That would scare me so bad. You can't go into the woods and talk amongst a friend without them finding out.
Yeah.
And raiding your house for it the next day.
I thought the funniest thing that they talked about on Joe Rogan was that the people would listen in on the conversation because they have to bug your house.
Yes.
If they know that if you're working there, they have to know if you're going to be talking to somebody about what's going on.
Yeah.
So they let them bug your house. They have to if you're going to work there.
And tap your phones.
That's what I mean. Just tap your phones, bug your house, do all that shit. And the people that he worked for at S4, right? That's what it's called. They knew that Bob Lazar's wife was having an affair before Bob Lazar.
Because the phones were tapped.
And they didn't tell him until he got in trouble for filming out there, and then they told him, right?
Yeah.
And then like they didn't tell him because they thought that if he knew, he might have go through withdrawal or like become depressed or something like that, and then he would give a shit about working at S4 and he just leak all of it. Yeah. So they didn't want him to waver emotionally while they were working there, so they gave him some time off. And then they told him once he got in trouble because he wasn't working there right when he started filming because he thought he got let go, right?
Yeah,
I think so. But yeah, just fucked up. Like, could you imagine like working for wherever I work and then they find out and then they don't tell me?
I couldn't imagine having such a mysterious life like that, like about my job. I don't know.
You have to have such a passion. He talks about it. Like, he says in the podcast, he doesn't care about, like, the conspiracy theories or talking to aliens.
This is what made me believe him more.
Yeah. He doesn't talk about, like, he doesn't, like...
He's not even into aliens,
dude. He just says, the only reason I stand behind I preach what I'm saying is because I'm really excited to get to the technology part of it.
Yeah, because scientifically...
he loves that
He loves the science. Yeah, that's the only reason he talks about it.
He's like, that's my only regret, is that I spoke up and now I don't get to be on the cusp of this technology revolution. And
yeah, those words are what made me believe him the most, I think.
That's got to be hard, but also, I mean, maybe I'm different in the sense that I don't love science as much as he does. Especially not if I found out there were aliens. My last concern is how they move.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, and maybe, dude. Could you imagine like having that sphere just like sitting here? That'd be a good, like, I don't know, Steven Spielberg movie.
Also, he went into one of the ships and he describes what they talk about, and that was mind blowing too.
He describes what it looked like in there too. It was nuts.
He says there's not one right angle.
No.
He said everything has a curve to it.
He said it's like if you just put wax all over the fucking place with all the control panels and stuff. He says there's not even like
not even a control panel.
Yeah, not even a real control panel. It's just, he said if you put wax like all over it and then melted it all together, it looks just like it was molded onto the walls.
That's crazy.
And there's 3 little seats. Really, too little for humans.
They're like this high off the ground.
He says they're tiny. And there's one there, and then the sphere that powers it is in the middle, right?
Yeah, well, it's in the middle, but above it is the gravity.
Yeah, propulsion.
Yes, and that's what he says directs the beam.
Of where it goes.
Whoa, bro.
Nuts. And there's probably no like buttons or control panel things.
He says there's not. He says there was he says what he believed was a navigation device was above it.
Yeah,
but
and
there's no control.
It was like he said it was a transparent like glass thing that like it was black and then you could turn it to transparent. You could make it to where it was just see through.
But he wasn't even impressed by that.
No. He said that like Joe Rogan was like wow, that's like something?
No, he's like it's not even that impressive. He's
he was
like
like
things like that on Earth. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa, okay, because if you're gonna shit, it's like it's the little things that people do that make it more believable. Mm-hmm. Like when you go, no, like that's not impressive. What we have is like a glass that does yada yada yada.
Yeah, when you can, yeah, okay.
When you can think about it objectively like that, mm-hmm. that's when I believe you. When someone goes, dude, I woke up and they probed my asshole. Chill, dude.
Yeah,
you need to relax.
That's a little too much.
Yeah, I don't buy that. But everything this man said, I honest to God believe.
Yeah, he's.
What does that mean for you? Does that change anything for you?
That changes maybe where I stand as like a human in America. Mm-hmm. Like I know that America harnesses technology. I don't know if other countries do.
Right. We don't know.
No, yeah. So, but I stand by. I really wish they would share a little bit more with us, mm-hmm. but obviously they can't because of, different countries and stuff. I think if whoever's in charge could just tell the Americans and then the Americans wouldn't tell anybody else, I think they would.
I don't think so.
Really? Mm-hmm. They would just keep us in the dark?
I think what happens when you tell people that, there's aliens, I think religion falls. And I think when religion falls, that's when chaos happens.
Oh, you're right.
And I mean, I don't think that, obviously, people don't need religion to stay in order, but some of these fucking wackos do.
Yeah. That's pretty true.
Maybe that's what they're worried about, but...
In one God, under liberty.
Wow, man.
In what God?
To me, it made me feel... a little bit more hopeful, and I was asking around. I was thinking, what's one question you would ask an alien, if you could?
I would. What are your intentions?
That's it.
Yeah, no, probably. That's like.
What are your intentions?
That's like a protective dad. What are your intentions with my
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's actually a good point, though, because what if he's right? Because I've always wondered.
Yeah, I don't know if you're
going to study.
I would maybe ask. I would be like, is it...
I want to know how they live.
I would ask, is it just us? Is it just me and you here?
Oh, very good question.
Yeah,
or do you know of more?
But what this is the thing too. They have this advanced technology, but what if it isn't as advanced enough to know if there's other people? Like, what if they have
the way I saw
what if
this
they
thing,
have their own alien their own version of aliens? Because there's something else that is so much higher than them, higher than us. But it's just kind of a continuing.
Or I'd ask, what is your God?
That was what I was gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say, what happens after death?
Yeah.
I think they might know.
I mean,
but also, maybe they don't die. That's another thing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they just don't die.
Then I would just ask, who is your God? Who created you? Do you know who created you?
What I found interesting on Joe Rogan was that he talks about the frame.
The two big questions?
Well, no, not the two big questions, but the way that because Bob Lazar said the seats were only this high off the ground. Mm-hmm. So he's talking about, small body, big head. So evolutionary, like from an evolution standpoint, he said that humans are the sex organs of the machine world.
Okay. So we're not the brain.
His idea was that maybe humans are here to create some sort of symbiotic machine that exists long after humans exist. And maybe that's why the aliens have such small bodies and big heads. Is maybe something like us created them, and then they died off, and now this thing's only purpose is research, science, knowledge. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see. Yeah, we are here
because we're always trying to learn and get better.
We're here to evolve the human race and give this I don't know what you would call it. Just give this end subject.
Yeah, because we're building what's it called? The when the computer talks to you. AI. We're building AI.
Yeah.
When the computer talks to you, we're building like AI systems. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. We're creating
where it doesn't have
consciousness,
any earthly desire. Mm-mm. Yet all it wants to do is learn, and all it wants to do is adapt and be better. Mm-hmm. Right. So what if that's what happened to them, and they are
do they say that in Joe Rogan?
Yeah, they did.
About they compare it to AI.
They didn't compare it. That's my comparison. But
I was gonna say that, but that's sounds about what you're saying. Sounds about right. It's a good comparison. I don't know, man.
I've always kind of just like, I don't know. I've always felt like there is just something so much, not even greater, but there's something else.
Right.
There's no fucking way that what we have on this planet and this planet only is what's out there. There's no fucking way in hell that there's not another planet with a whole different species of maybe not even human that are
100% probably not human.
Yeah.
Well, he even said what planet it came from. Remember that?
No.
He said what planet it comes from.
No.
Yeah, it was like...
What planet?
It was like some weird star cluster 30 light years away. He had a name.
Like, where the one he worked on came from?
Where one of them came from in one of his briefings. He read about it.
No, all right, but
he said they also put in.
Yeah, they
bullshit.
also put in bullshit.
He does say that.
Yeah, all right, so.
But whatever.
Sorry. But so, just like, I've always kind of had the feeling that there is something out there, and I've had when I was younger, I do remember like a lot of dreams I've had about aliens or just like in an alien sense. When I was younger, like the house that I mostly grew up in with my dad, at least, I just remember having a dream where. It's a bird's eye view of my house, and you can see through the roof. So like it's like there's no roof there, but you can. It's almost like a dollhouse. Okay. But I saw myself from up in the sky.
Oh fuck!
Crawling behind my couch, and just like looking around and like running away from something in my home or surrounding my home. That is I think from my childhood that is like one of the craziest dreams I remember at least. Yeah. It's just like just a complete aerial view of me, just frantically running around my house as a young kid.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Were you naked?
No, I was fully clothed. I can tell you what I was in.
Really? Mm-hmm. Dude, I don't have dreams that I can 100% remember. I never ever have with them.
Really?
Ever.
I was in like navy blue pants, and I think there's even a picture of me in the same outfit, which I think is why I remember. It's like navy blue pants. You can kind of see my diaper sticking out. Like I was young.
Oh shit.
To where I still needed diapers. You can see my diaper sticking out of the pants.
Were you that age when you had the dream?
Yeah.
Really? Jesus. Yeah, dude. How do you remember that?
And yeah, but I also have a dream where I was a baby, and I was also looking at myself from above. I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
But it wasn't like that. I was just laying in a crib. That's my memory. Is me?
No, yeah, mine was
me
me
wrapped
like,
up in a blanket.
Like looking down on myself, I was aware of what was going on, maybe above.
There has to be something psychological there.
Yeah.
There must be something psychological there.
I've never, ever had a dream that I remember.
I have a very similar experience to that.
That's weird.
But I mean, I wasn't running around. I mean, but also wasn't that high up. Mm-hmm. It was the crib is. It's like if I was my height looking down at like.
If you were an adult looking over you.
That's what it looked like.
Okay.
That's fucking nuts. You guys are crazy.
But I remember having that dream as like probably a 2-3 year old.
Dude, and I remember honestly though, dude. I'm not gonna get into detail with them, but I remember fucked up dreams, like some like horror movie, like grotesque ass shit. Like I have dreams.
Like Pinhead.
Like, I remember some fucked up dreams that I've had.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, that's dark, man.
I think the dreams I remember the most, I think it's just because it's just they're stupid.
Or they're jarring.
No, like these ones are fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. So it's just like it's because I always grew up watching Power Rangers, and they always had that like just like the little minions on the ground that they would fight before they fight like the big people. You know, like everything else. Yeah. I just always had reoccurring dreams of me in just like weird scenarios of like fighting these guys. Mm.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Dreams are weird.
I had one dream. I think. I don't fucking remember. The longest I would remember a dream is maybe like a whole day. Like if I had a dream, I couldn't tell you what it was about unless I talked about it.
No, I remember a lot of them. That's weird.
You guys are lucky. I'm just not as, I don't know.
Expand your fucking mind power.
Do you think I'm closed-minded? Is that why it happens?
No, I don't think you're closed-minded.
Do you think?
I also don't sleep that well, so when I do dream, it's a big deal.
I've heard that, like not ingesting, I shouldn't say, but doing drugs and like smoking weed
doesn't help,
or drinking, like it doesn't allow you to get into a specific, what is it?
Like a REM cycle.
It doesn't let you get into your REM cycle, so you can't dream, and you can only dream in the REM cycle. That's what they say. And like if you get high right before you go to bed, there's no way in hell you're gonna be able to do it because it creates so much brain activity while you're on it, right? That it's really hard for you to get such a good sleep.
Jesus. Fucking, there's a murder going on.
Yeah, it sounds like they're coming after us.
They heard us talking. How are we doing on time?
We're at 1 hour and 18 minutes.
That seems like a good place to stop.
Yeah, it seems like a good place. I'm gonna go try and dream, I guess. Drink some apple juice. hit a jewel.
Hit a lick.
Drink some Welch's.
Yeah, exactly. That'll make me pass out.
Fucking follow us on Instagram at podcast_43.
Do it!
Yeah, if you're listening on here and somehow you found us without going through our social media,
just go to Instagram.
Kudos to you.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Hello to you.
Hello.
Ciao.
Too bad we didn't do this at the beginning, but hello. Thank you for watching if you made it this far.
Hello.
All of our social media is in the description below.
Follow
if we
us.
have any extra notes after this episode, they will be in the description as well. We apologize about the late episode last time. Normal work life got in the way.
It's so professional.
Yeah, no kidding.
We just sit here and let it
sound like a flight attendant.
But here we are.
Nice.
This has been Flight 43.
Ooh.
This is your captain signing out.
Oh shit.